This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, May 14th, 2013. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have a fairly quick west-east flow across the northern tier of the country. A ridge building across the southwest into the central and southern plains is going to bring hot weather to the state today. Highs well into the 80s and lower to middle 90s across the state. We have a frontal system that will be approaching from the northwest, but little, if any, moisture will be along it. So there could be a few showers and storms in Minnesota and the Dakotas. That'll sweep in through the state late tonight into Wednesday. There could be a very isolated shower storm, about 20% or less. Better chances will be as the front sinks southward Wednesday night into Thursday, and that could scrape the southeastern and southern counties of the state with a shower or two, but most of the rain looks to stay south of the state over central and southern Illinois into Missouri and Kansas. But that front will start to lift back northward here on Friday as another storm system approaches from the west, so shower and thunderstorm activity looks to increase once again here on Friday. About 30 or 40% crack at that time. And then when we move to Saturday, there could be a break during the morning into the early to mid-afternoon hours before storms refire. Now, this run of the GFS is slower than yesterday, which would put most of the precipitation into the evening and overnight hours Saturday into Sunday, with the low-pressure center near Norfolk, Nebraska here Sunday at midday. That could bring showers and thunderstorms. There could be some severe weather with this system. We'll have to wait and see on future model runs with this. That storm lifts north and eastward to a point north of the Twin Cities here Monday, so some shower and thunderstorm activity is certainly possible even as we begin the new work week on Monday, with temperatures likely remaining near seasonal levels in the 70s. By a week from today, next Tuesday, that system is now moving into the western Great Lakes, and then we have a west to northwesterly flow aloft, so we could still see maybe a few backwash clouds or maybe a shower or two as the storm lifts out to the north and east. Otherwise, it should be clearing if this is right, and temperatures likely still remaining seasonal in the 70s across the state with, as I said, clearing skies and a few morning showers in the north and eastern counties. A couple days after that, on May the 25th, as we head into Memorial Day weekend, we have a big ridge building over Texas, moving up into the Central Plains, a trough moving into California. With this ridge, that's going to keep temperatures warm just to our south. That'll keep us maybe a skosh above average, maybe into the lower 80s by that point, with maybe a shower off to our south and west, but nothing too serious. And at the end of the forecast on May the 29th, we have the fairly quick west-east flow across the middle portion of the country as the 588 ridge kind of flattens out and expands across the southern tier of the United States. And with that, we could see a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm, but no real big system around as we're getting toward the month of June by that point. But temperatures look to stay seasonal and with somewhat active weather as well. The satellite image from last evening, we had a few high and mid-level clouds across the middle part of the country. We had a few showers and thunderstorms in North Dakota through Montana, where it was very warm there yesterday, and a frontal system has moved well off the east coast. This watch warning map from last evening shows some red flag warnings from northwestern Iowa, north and westward through the Dakotas into Montana for very strong winds and low humidities. Frost and freeze advisories in the northeast and river flood warnings continue as well. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening. At 7 o'clock, showing rainfall amounts anywhere between maybe 1/4 and 3/4 of an inch, with isolated heavier totals in any thunderstorms that do form.